And you don't know another nigga so focused. Man, I hit the streets and I hits that dope shit. And you don't know another nigga so clean. Every starch in his jeans with a walk so mean. Yeah, nigga, I walk like a pimp. Yeah, nigga, I talk.
Say it with me now, Alpha Male God 51 Spade. I'm back in this thing for ENT Entertainment. 2K. I mean, I got a serious question. Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at this? Look at this. Craziest shit I've ever seen on 2K in a game. Look at this. Explain this to me. Explain this to me. Now, we did lose this game, and, you know, I want to say 2K, man, y'all really have got to shock up. If I was paying attention when this game really started, and this wasn't my guy that I was actually guarding because I didn't see this afterwards, but I just want to show y'all something, 2K, because this shit is like seriously crazy. Look at this. Would you look at this? This will be on the game. These motherfuckers be on the game playing this shit. Anyway, report. Oh shit, it's so crazy. But anyway, man, this is the beginning of the new patch. Me and the fellas was out here streaking, and I wanted to kind of get y'all feedback on what y'all feel about the new patch, how y'all feeling about it. I've been seeing a lot of complaints going on, this and that. So we just gonna jump right into it. Now, obviously, a lot of people knew that a patch was coming. People was waiting for this, and they're like, hey man, you know, they already been talking about patching the fades, and this is the result of it. But, you know, when I got up, I did see people complaining, saying like, this patch is complete bullshit. Why can't y'all just buffer something for a little bit? Why do y'all have to go to this stream? Now, to me, in the beginning, there was no defense. And this is what you saw was all offense, but people was like, hey, we having the time of our life. We having fun. Using an exploit. Now, to me, that doesn't show that you're any good at the game if you're using an exploit. And keep in mind, like I said, you have a bunch of weird people who play this game, and trust me, they're weird, but they're using Zens to win, and they're on this game, and I'll be like, who plays like this? Like, you know, who realistically wants to play like this? But for some reason, they do. You know, they want to play like that. Now, you see how I ran into them? I saw people complaining, talking about the bump steals are just too overpowered. And there was a tweet that was released by Wang that was saying they're realistic, and if you don't want to get stripped, don't run into the defender. What did you just see me do? I ran into the defender. And like anything else, what would happen if I ran into the defender? That was another steal right there. If you run into the defender, you're gonna get the ball stolen. Like, this isn't like rocket science. Like, some people be running full fledged. Look, he running full fledged that he ran out of bounds. You see what I'm saying? So to say that it is unrealistic, like you're gonna get, you know, the ball stolen, is like, come on, man, get real. Get dunked on though. I do know that, because Alpha out here doing it. And this is my day one build. So, you know, me and the fellas came out here streaking. It is what it is. And I ain't even mad at that. But, you know, y'all tell me, like, you know, how y'all feel, because now that you see the fades out, a lot of the builds, give me that. There you go. Get that. Ah, that should have been in. That should have been in. But now that the fades are gone, and you got to remember too, I feel like with the 2K community, people will always find a way. Just in video games, and it ain't just 2K, you know, because I also play Call of Duty. Exploits, when people find an exploit, they find a way to exploit it and then get mad when the exploit is patched. You find a way to cheat, You know, it is what it is. Get dunked on. You can't guard me. They find a way to do it. So now that the fades are gone, to me, all it's doing is just exposing the skill gap, because it really took no skill to run to the left, run to the right, and fade. Block party. And now that you can't do it, I hear a lot of complaints. But that's not the main complaint that I've been hearing, because they wanted the fades gone anyway. People was like, hey, we don't like those fades anyway, so it is what it is. Look, got clamped up. Still got the shot off, but that's a standing shot right there, so he should have made that shot. It wasn't a fade. Up, see? Going through. You know, go the wrong way. Bam, get bammed on again. It is now that when you're dribbling, you run into a defender, and they're saying, oh man, I can barely dribble. Now it's the people, and you already know who's complaining. It's the main people who like to dribble. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. These ISO guys that like to dribble, when, you know, I will go back as far as to say, when you think about ISO guys, how boring is that style? But people do it. But think about real players that did it, like James Harden. Kobe Bryant said himself, like, you can't win playing that style of basketball, not a championship, but in 2K you can, because some people are willing to do that. Sit in the corner, play 5 out, sit in the corner, let the point guard just dribble to the left, dribble to the right, go down the middle, and then, you know, bam, if you get the ball whenever. This point guard has 50-something points and 36 points or whatever it is, and, you know, they cool with that. I mean, to me, that's not realistic. So the people that's complaining gonna be the dribble guys and saying like, damn, I can barely dribble, but you have a lockdown on you. You know what I'm saying? Now, two things could be true at one time, because, you know, I did see people saying, damn, I'm losing, bam, get dunked on. Sorry, I gotta always say that, get dunked on. You had the people that was complaining that was like, look, but I'm getting, the dude just runs into me, see, like the steal right there. But look, our point guard, his perimeter is 92. I really want to say his steal is a 92. So if you run into a two-way player that's look, and he stopped right there on the drop of a dime, you already know what time it is, just dunk time. That's gonna happen to you. Like let's be realistic. That's going to happen to you. You're going to get stole because you have a lock on you. Now, if you have a lock on you, I mean, does that not make sense that you're gonna get the ball stolen? Does that not make sense that that's gonna happen? And think about the people who made lock bills. That when the stealing wasn't available for them, you couldn't swipe at it or anything like that. People was cool with that. People was cool with taking them fade shots. You could make a fade shot at the 3-point line that they don't even do in real life, but you would miss a dunk. You understand? And me as a power forward, I did have an issue with that because I got contact dunk. So I'm coming through with a contact dunk and you telling me I'm missing that, but someone can, with no skill, just run to the side and fade a 3-point shot, and it's all good. So the 7-4s that were shooting over people, which they were using that as an exploit, now a lot of them 7-4s are kind of useless. So they had to create another bill. Look at that. I jumped right there to get that shot. You feel me? Look, he was standing still. Jacob, right in your mouth. Macadamians. And that's what it is. So to me, if you coming down the court full blast and then you have a lock on you, to me, it balances the game a little bit more to me. Because, you know, people find a way to use exploits. But y'all tell me what y'all think. You know, are y'all in agreement that, ooh, good block. T out there with the block. Mel out there firing away like he's Steph. I ain't even mad at it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, especially in the park, you got to have a crew where each person complements the other person. We out here with a shooter, we out here with a lock and a rebounder. You see what I'm saying? And for us, this actually is working. We was out here streaking. So, you know what I'm saying? I set the screen, come down, bam, all three of them get dunked on. You get what I'm saying? I want to say a little bit earlier, you know what I'm saying? T was doing a block party. So, you know, it is what it is. Bam. Come through. Bam. You see what I'm saying? Contact dunk. I'm coming through the middle. You know what I'm saying? Bitch party like the Red Sea. See what I'm saying? He getting clamped up. He getting clamped up. He getting clamped up. This is our lock. Look. Gave me the steal. Pass it down. Boom. Just like that. So, should this team be saying this shit ain't realistic? Look. Should they be saying it's not realistic? I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think, you know, because I don't really feel it's anything. I come down, set the screen, come through. Look, he got the block, which he should have got that block. You see what I'm saying? And I just came through the middle. I didn't try to dunk meet or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, he fires. It was off. He called it was off in the midst of doing it. But because now I feel like, and he was off. But if he would have been fading, man, that shit would have went in, and he'd have tried to make it seem like he just had skill like that. So to me, what it creates, it just creates a skill gap. But you know, y'all tell me what y'all think. Is it not accurate? Is accurate? You know, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Is it accurate or what's actually going on? Because I think mainly two things could be true, but I think mainly that it's really more balanced, and I think people are cool with it not being balanced, get dunked on, because when it's not balanced like that, then see, block party right there. You see what I'm saying? That's a lot. When it's not balanced like that, they was having the time of their life. I mean, I was saying people, this is the funnest 2K I ever had. You feel me? Look, pass out, shock up, just like that. Get off our court, bitch. And you know what I'm saying? I really want to say that, you know what I'm saying, we was like streaking. Like, I think our streak got up to like 6 or something like that. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, y'all tell me like how y'all feel about the new patch. Do y'all like it? Do y'all not like it? Are y'all feeling it? Do y'all think that the steals are too high powered? Was the locks just supposed to eat it and just be like it's all offense? Shock 'em. And see, told you. We was on a 6-game win streak. But y'all tell me how y'all feel, man. But like I said, y'all new to the channel, man. Y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you are not following me on Twitch, man, go ahead, hit me up on Twitch. This is where all my live gameplay be. And y'all let me know how y'all feeling, man. And this your boy 51 Spades signing out. And until next time, man. Peace.